here's your host, Chelsea Edwards.
Little hip action for you today. Hey, besties. Welcome to another episode of Chat with Chelsea. I'm your daytime bestie, Chelsea Edwards. Today's show is all about being fabulous, looking good, and feeling good. We have an author who has an international Amazon bestseller, and yes, she knows a thing or two about fabulous health. That's a hint for you, okay? We also have a fabulous workout for you. It's low impact and endorsed by celebrities. It says that it tones just about everything in your body, including your pelvic floor. So we're gonna get into that. So you ready, okay? Now, I've seen a lot of stuff about people tapping in for the end of the year, making sure that they are locked into those fitness and health goals. So if that is you, friend, good job. Here's your round of applause.
PSA, and for those of y'all that are killing this fitness journey by yourself, with no group sessions, no personal trainers, just getting up every single day and going ham, y'all are next level. Y'all are beast mode. Okay? It takes a different type of mindset to get up and go to the gym when there's nobody waiting for you but the machines and you don't want to go. That takes a different level of mentality. So I want to applaud y'all. I want to applaud myself because I'm including myself. Keep rocking.
Yes. We applaud all our besties locking in and working on those goals, especially towards the end of the year, because people can just, not worry about it. But we also need some guidance. So welcome Terry Chrisman, author of Fabulous Health, A Simple Plan to Get Well and Stay Well.
Thanks.
Very good.
Thanks so much for having me, Chelsea.
We love a plan. Okay?
Yeah, it's a plan.
So this is an Amazon international bestseller. What makes it different from all the health books that we see?
Chelsea, it's like me talking to you. It's like if you came to me and you said, Terry, I need help, what do? I just lay it out step by step, one step at a time. So it's not overwhelming, it's not difficult, and you don't have to feel like you're going from 0 to 100. And if you do that, then you're going to fail in the middle. You just have to think about what do I need to do next? Do I need to clean out my cupboard and get rid of all the fries and all the bad food that are no good for me? Or do I need to learn how to read food labels? Or do I need to know more about, how to do some exercises or what to do? So it's all about it's like you are my private client.
Okay.
And I try to take people, there's 26 chapters. And it was really hard for me to put them in order because I just it's like, well, do this first. No, actually, no, do that first. And I tried to make it so that it was so simple so that if you just follow it one step at a time, you're bound to succeed and have fabulous health. That was the whole plan.
I love that. I love that you broke it down for us. I have to point out that you said fries in the cupboard. Obviously, you're not from Texas.
No, that's right. You don't have fries in your cupboard. Maybe in your freezer, right? Sorry about that.
You're originally from Australia.
Yes, we don't have fries in our cupboard either.
Yeah, okay. I was like, that sounds like an Australian thing. I love it, though. But you have lived all over the world.
Yes.
So did some of this nutritional guidance just come from being in different countries, different environments?
Mostly just from experience dealing with private clients and also my own journey. I had a kind of a rocky road, and I still do. My dad was obese and he died of a massive heart attack when he was really young. And his sisters were obese and they struggled their entire life. And I think that I've got his genes. So it's always been a struggle for me to maintain my health. And I've tried exercise and I've tried fad diets and I've tried this and that. And then I finally went to university to get a degree in nutrition so that I could work out what would work for me.
Oh, wow.
And then I worked out, now I've learned all this stuff and maybe I can help other people as well.
Yes, I love hearing you admit, because a lot of people don't admit that it is still a struggle.
It's a struggle every day, Chelsea.
Yes, it's an everyday battle.
Yeah, and I don't want people to think that they never get to food freedom or that they'll never be able to say, I'm there, because I do want it to be simple and I want it to be a part of people's life so that it's not a struggle on the daily, but it's like you just have to be kind of aware. So if I went out and ate donuts and French fries and stuff every day, I know that I would be unhealthy. And even though part of my child inside me would say, I want to eat donuts and French fries every day.
Absolutely.
The adult in me, because of the knowledge and my experience, is saying, you know what, that's no good for you. You can make really healthy food at home that's delicious and that will make you feel good, and then you won't beat yourself up about it. So it's a learning process for everybody.
Nice. Okay, all right. You're going to help us tap into that adult inside of us as well. We're going to take a quick break, you guys. We'll be right back with more from Terry after this. She's the author of Fabulous Health and helping us to be more fabulous, Terry Chrisman. Okay, so you've gone through your own journey in working to achieve fabulous health. What are some things that people can do to get on that journey?
Well, there are 6 pillars of a healthy lifestyle, and they're in there, and one of the main pillars is eating a whole food plant-based diet. It's been shown in science to reduce the risk of heart disease and diabetes and dementia and a whole host of other what we call non-communicable diseases, which means they're diseases that you can't catch from somebody else, lifestyle diseases. And so I've got 3 tips in the book. And the first one is start with what you already like. So inside the book there's a list of, I think, maybe 250, 300 different plant-based foods from all the food groups. So you're talking vegetables, fruit, whole grains, legumes, nuts and seeds, herbs and spices.
Wow. Okay, so it is it's mind-blowing to hear you say those numbers, because a lot of people may think plant-based and they think it's so limited.
Yeah, it's completely unlimited. It's abundant. And what happens is people have grown up in a certain culture or with certain foods that their families fed them since they were children, and they're limited only by what they know. And I invite people to explore new things, and that's one of my tips, but it's the last tip. You don't want to go out to the Asian grocer and buy 30 different crazy green vegetables and bring them home and then look at them in your fridge until they go slimy and then throw them in the trash. Like, that's not helping anybody, right?
How do you know my life, Terry? have you been in my fridge?
Yeah, so you just want to start with the stuff that you know. So if you like carrots, just add more carrots to your dinner. If you like broccoli, add more broccoli. If you like potatoes, eat more potatoes, as long as they're not fried, and that will crowd out the unhealthy foods that you're eating. So it's going to crowd out your chips and your ultra-processed foods and your cheese and all the stuff that we know is not healthy for us.
Okay.
So that's the first tip.
Okay, so it's not just about plant-based, because you have a lot of packaged plant-based products that we're seeing, especially nowadays, because these companies are seeing there's a market for it and expanding their selection. Sticking that little leaf on there, it's plant-based, but it's not necessarily good for you.
Look, Chelsea, there's a wide range of foods between healthy and unhealthy, and that come in packets. So, for example, you could buy some kidney beans and they come in a plastic bag, but they're the healthiest things you can eat. Or you can buy some highly processed cookies that are plant-based and they're no good for you. So it's about learning what the ingredients mean and going for the most whole food thing that you can.
Okay, so we should be focusing on those whole foods and those plant-based foods that we already enjoy.
That's right, yeah, because then you're not scaring yourself. If you want to change your health, there needs to be change, but let's just start where you are, and then you get comfortable making more dishes with those foods. So if you do like kidney beans, for example, you can Google what recipes have kidney beans in them, and then maybe, I can make a chili without the beef. That's healthier. Or, I can make other things with kidney beans, like kidney bean brownies, for example.
What?
I know, crazy, right?
Kidney bean brownies?
I know, totally off the charts.
All right, you got me wanting to try some things, I guess. So for you, when did you make this switch to plant-based?
I was 18 when I went vegetarian, and I thought I was doing the best thing for my body. And in fact, I brought both my kids up vegetarian, but we were still eating milk, yogurt, cheese, and eggs. And it wasn't until the mid 2010, 2012 that I read the science and discovered that the eggs and the dairy were no good for my body. and I decided to go 100% plant-based in 2015.
It's so good to hear somebody's journey as well, because I've mentioned on the show before, I've dabbled, I've done, you know, fasts and things like that where I remove the meat, but growing up, always having that large section of the largest section of your plate oftentimes designated to meat, it's hard for people to make that adjustment. I feel like it's mostly mental at first.
Absolutely, it is. And I think people need to be kind to themselves and not think, I could, you know, I just don't know, you take that meat off the plate and I'm left with some peas and some carrots and what am I going to eat? I'm going to starve to death. Well, yes, you are, if that's what you do, right? So you need to maybe look outside the box. I'm not just going to swap out the meat for something. Maybe I can make a soup or a stew or a Buddha bowl, and I can put different foods in it. It doesn't necessarily need to be protein and vegetables. So it's a little bit of thinking outside the box as well.
Okay, so you're saying people need to just start where they
Where you are.
Don't feel like you just need to jump into being a veggie chef
That's
all
right.
one day. I mean, ultimately, this is for your health.
Yes.
But people still will struggle with this, Terry. Do you have some people get into this, you know, day by day? Like, let me do a meatless Monday first, and
Yes.
then work my way up.
Absolutely. And I wouldn't expect anybody to do anything different. And that's the same thing with changing your health. What if I want to go to the gym, but it's too hard to get off the couch? And just like that lady in your video, you do have to have a lot of determination and self-discipline to go to the gym when you don't have any support network. Well, what if I just walked up the road and back? And what if the next time I went to the supermarket, I parked at the end of the parking lot instead of right up the front? So just baby steps, and then you get confidence in everything that you do, and as you gain the confidence, you decide, okay, next time I'm going to take the stairs instead of the elevator. Next time I'm going to try putting in lentils in my lasagna instead of the beef. And that's what I think is the best for people, because they gain their own self-confidence. Nobody's pushing them to do anything. And I think that's why people fail, because they feel like they have to do this or they have to do that. I just want everybody to take it at their own pace.
I love that. Thank you for breaking it down and making it so simple for us. You can do it, okay?
Yes.
All right, check out Fabulous Health on Amazon. You guys will be right back with a fabulous fitness workout. Now that we have some fabulous health, let's get into some fabulous fitness. We've got Han To, owner of Pvolve Fitness, and we've also got your lead trainer, Allie, with us. So let's get into what Pvolve is, because it's like hot. I've seen Jennifer Aniston talking about it. What is it?
So it's a functional exercise, really exercise for your everyday movement, the reaching, the twisting, more focus on stability, mobility, and longevity, flexibility. We also have strength building as well.
Okay, is this for certain ages of people?
You know, we're for everyone, but
Okay.
really we focus on women, more in like the 40s to 65 range. We're hyper focused on that group.
That's so good, because that's when our bodies start feeling like, oh, I can't do this like I used to. Okay,
Yes.
so you're going to help us with that. All right, so Allie, what is the mat for? What is all this?
Absolutely. So this is our precision mat. We use it for body awareness and form as we move. It's set out like a clock face.
Oh, cute.
And so it really helps us figure out where we're supposed to go, and it builds that mind-muscle connection so that we're building that body awareness.
Nice. And you have all this equipment over in the studios?
Yes.
Okay. What do we call this thingamajiggy?
So these are two of our proprietary pieces. This one is called our P-band here.
Okay.
And so it's really great for our postural muscles down the back. And to put this on, you'll just undo the wrist straps here. There's an R and an L for right and left.
Oh,
And
thank
then-
you for
yeah.
making it easy for me.
Oh yeah. You just high five the glove, slide those 4 fingers through, and then you can wrap that wrist strap around for both ones here.
Nice. And how long are the classes, huh?
They're 50 minutes long. In studio, they're 50 minutes, but we do have a online platform that is a very robust online platform with over 1,500 classes.
Oh, wow.
And those ranges from 20 minutes to even an hour-long classes.
This is a nationwide movement that I'm seeing.
It is a nationwide,
Okay,
yes.
all right, from east to west.
Yeah.
And they are using things like this. Explain this one to me.
Yes, so this is our P-ball. They call it the ball that started it all, the ball that does it all.
Okay.
It's a very versatile piece of equipment. So we've got this strap with the ball in between. So we'll put it on like a pair of pants. We can use it a lot of different ways. So sometimes we'll use it in the upper body. Sometimes we'll just use the ball. You can use it for behind your back for some stabilizing core work as well.
Ooh.
It really does everything.
Okay.
And we'll put it on today. So you'll just press the ball in towards those clasps here. And you'll make a loop so we can get one foot through. Being careful with that P-band on the hands.
Get these ones through here.
Yep, and then
Okay.
you'll just press the ball in towards the ankle and get that second foot through.
Okay.
We can unclasp it around.
All right.
And then once we have it on, we can pull it all the way up into our
there we
pelvic
go.
floor.
Okay. I think I'm in there. Am I in there?
Perfect.
Okay, and this is good for pelvic floor
Yes.
muscle building. Is that what we call it?
Absolutely,
Okay.
yeah.
Yes.
All right, can't wait to get into this. What's the first move you want us to do?
So let's go ahead and stand on this 12 o'clock square here up at the top of our mat. Perfect, our toes are gonna be pointed forwards, and I want you to take your hips, and we're gonna start to sit the hips back. Yep, weight is in the heels, and those knees are right over the ankles. Perfect. So this is our sit position. It's a nice loading position for the glutes. And then from here, we're gonna take those right toes, just step them back a little bit.
Okay.
Yep, and really lift that heel nice and high. There it is. This is our staggered stance. So this is one of our very foundational moves. You'll see it all the way throughout class in a lot of different ways.
Already. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I'm shaking with you, Chelsea.
I don't do this dance a whole lot.
What's beautiful about this is it's really protective of the knee joints. And so instead of a traditional lunge where that weight is going to be going down into the kneecap, it's more sitting back into the glutes, the thighs, the quads.
Oh, wow. All right.
Yes.
What time do we go to from here?
So from here, let's step out wide. And let's go ahead and reach the arms up above our head here. And we're gonna take a little pull of this right elbow.
Okay.
Yep, so bring it back up, feeling that resistance, and we're gonna take a pull of that right elbow down. And what we're focusing on is all of the muscles through the back of the shoulder here. And we're gonna exhale as we pull, really squeezing that core. Yeah. How are we feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Feeling good?
This feels like it's working me, but it's not overly strenuous. Like my hair will still be the same after this class.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. So our back muscles are a part of our core, and so this is really good for our posture, keeping those shoulders upright, which is great for our mobility as well. So now we can even add in that staggered stance. So we can pull back into our staggered stance. Yep, sitting those hips back, and then we step back wide, lifting the chest, squeezing the core as we pull that right elbow down. Yep, and then coming all the way back in, and this is a very typical movement you'll see in class.
Okay.
And you'll notice as we move, there's a lot of different things we can focus on, right?
Coordination as well.
Absolutely, we're getting balance, we're targeting that mind-body connection, really bringing your awareness into the class, into your body, so that you feel good in your body when you're moving, and that's the most important piece in building any type of fitness regimen, is making it sustainable, making it feel good.
Yeah. Why is it so important to do these types of movements, especially if we're maybe at 40s, 50s, 60s?
Because as women, the biggest risk that we have is falling and breaking our hips. And once you break a hip, research has shown that you never really fully recover from it if you survive from that hip injury. So Pvolve is all about injury prevention. So how, we really strengthen the hips to try to open it. And, so trying to prevent from falling, but also if we fall, are our hips going to be able to recover from that?
Right.
We also have we strengthen the ankles, and so how do we catch ourselves if we fall, if we trip?
Okay, so
a
we're
lot
working
of
on
that.
all of it.
Yes.
What's a pelvic floor movement that we can do?
Yeah, so really any movement where we're engaging our core, you can also learn to engage your pelvic floor. And that's what's so beautiful about Pvolve is we can talk about different pieces of the body as we move. So let's go ahead and take what we call our internal 45. So we're gonna bring our left foot up between 11 and 12. We're gonna take our right foot back towards 3. And then I want you to take a rotation of the torso, the hips and shoulders, over to the left. Yep. And I want you to turn this back toe.
Okay.
So that, yep, if you had a mirror in front of you, you would be able to see the outside of your shoe in that mirror. This is called our internal 45. Definitely feels kind of funky at first.
Yeah, but I'm feeling these muscles.
Yeah.
I know that much.
So our hip joints, like Han was saying, it's a ball and socket joint. So it actually has a full range of movement. But rarely do we ever train that internal range right here.
Okay.
Which is exactly what this is just that internal rotation in the hips. And so with this P-ball on, what we can do in this internal rotation is you can wrap the inner thighs in and start to squeeze on the ball. And as you squeeze, you want to think about lifting up through the core. Think about taking the rib cage up off of the hips, squeezing the pelvic floor up. You feel it? A little bit, yeah?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and so you'll do a movement like this, and we can wrap the hands into the heart. Perfect.
Nice.
And then we'll do our open step, our external hip rotation. So we take this right foot, and we're gonna lift and rotate it out.
Okay.
Yep. And we're gonna press those knees out over the ankles, getting right into that external hip, the outer glutes. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm feeling it.
Yes.
I'm feeling it over there. Okay. This is great for anybody just to do while they're watching at home, but they can come to you guys, get all the instruction they need. We're going to take a quick break. You guys will be right back after this. We hope you enjoyed our fabulous health and fitness show. Keep up with us on social at Chelsea Show Fox. You can check out Pvolve Houston and Pvolve Memorial on Instagram. And we'll see you on the next Chatting with Chelsea.